Okay, hello and welcome to the 44th episode of Quizzing with the Members. We had a thrilling last episode. If you saw, I think the winner was decided on the last question. Nail biter. We have a new winner, sort of an old winner, was winner earlier, then became winner now. And there are three new challengers with a fresh new episode. Two of those guys not just have the same name, but they're both making debuts. Very excited to meet this panel. Let me call them one by one. Our first panelist is a Masurian who lives in Bangalore, did engineering, MBA, loves movies, music, cricket, loves cricket too much. Used to do quizzing in his engineering days, MBA days, and he is now quizzing with us. Give it up for Aditya. Aditya N. That's what we are going to call you, Aditya N.
Hi, KV.
Hi, Aditya. Hi. What's up? All good? Excited?
All good. Very excited to be here.
Cool. Let's do this. Our next contestant is an engineer at Google and moved to India recently after 11 years in San Francisco Bay Area. First at Stanford, he was then at Meta and then at Google, now in India. Give it up for Aditya T.
Hey, hi KV.
Hi Aditya. Hi.
Excited to be making my debut. Hopefully, the first of more to come.
Of course, yes, we are doing way more quizzes now than earlier. So I'm sure I'll meet all of you more often than earlier. Aditya is here. On that note, our defending champion, Akshay.
Hi, KV.
Akshay, hi.
How are you?
Have you recovered from that nail biter we saw in the last episode?
Yeah, that was a thriller.
That was a thriller. Nice. Okay, Aditya, Akshay, and again somebody who we've met earlier on Quizzing with the Members. Give it up for Soumil.
Hi, KV. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Soumil. Hi. So nice to see you again. Cool. Let's do this. Aditya N, Aditya T, Akshay, and Soumil. Let's begin. All of you know the rules. All of you know everything. We can straight away start the quiz. First direct question will be to Aditya N. Doubts about X's authorship have persisted since the 16th century. Recent research suggests X might be the pen name of Edward de Vere or Edward de Vere, the 17th Earl of Oxford. Francis Meres Paladis Tamia hints at this connection by aligning X with the aristocratic name Edward de Vere. Despite de Vere's reputation for literary patronage, none of his plays have survived under his name. The Oxfordian theory proposing de Vere as the true dash has gained notable support over the years, adding layers to the enigma of X's identity. Who do you think we are talking about?
I don't think I know this. Is the dash and the X the same, KV?
Yes.
So X is just the pen name, right? Is just to make sure it's
This theory says so.
right.
We don't know. We are all doubtful.
Right.
But this theory says that dash or X was the pen name of this guy, Edward de Vere.
Just going by the timeline, maybe. Well, Shakespeare? No.
Yeah, of course it's Shakespeare. You don't have to know these things, right? You can guess these things. It is, of course, Shakespeare. Everything fits now. And like you said, going by the timeline, 16th century, people have always till date doubted that who was this Shakespeare guy? Like there are so many theories. Some people think it's a combination of many people. Some people think it was Edward de Vere. And yeah, everything fits now. Shakespeare, perfect. We're talking about Shakespeare, 10 points to Aditya N, which means next direct will be to Aditya T. This versatile Indian actor has made a significant impact in both Bollywood and theatre. Hailing from the picturesque Pauri Garhwal district of Uttarakhand, he spent his formative years in Delhi. Known for his acclaimed roles, he portrayed a loyal sidekick in a popular romantic comedy series, and his performance in a 2006 film about a Shakespearean tragedy earned him significant recognition. Additionally, he starred in the sequel of a 2011 hit film and played memorable roles in both a comedy about a wealthy family and a drama focusing on educational issues. He's also a recipient of prestigious accolades, including a Filmfare Award. All I want from you is which talented actor are we talking about?
Okay, is it so I'm going off of again the Shakespearean tragedy, which I think is Omkara. Is it Ajay Devgan?
Not Ajay Devgan, going to Akshay.
Yeah, I was also thinking about the Shakespearean tragedy part. Omkara, 2011 hit film. Well, sidekick in a popular romantic comedy series. So the series is it a TV series or is it a movie
Movie,
series? Okay.
movie. Like a series basically is just two movies.
Yeah, there was another Shakespeare adaptation. I think that was Makbool around the same time. I don't know if it was 2006 though. So I'm going to say Irfan Khan.
Not Irfan, going to Soumil.
Is this I'm not remembering his name. Is this sidekick to Madhavan in that movie with Kangana Ranaut? What's the name? Yeah, I can't remember the name that I'm thinking, but let's take another guess. Zishan Ayub.
Not Zishan Ayub, going to Aditya N.
Maybe is this like is there information left out of this? I know you can't clarify, but there's information that you've left out of this, or is this his complete thing?
More or less the main things are given. Nothing like, none of those like remove some major thing. Most of his popular movies
Okay.
are referenced in the question.
Is this Rajkumar Rao?
Not Rajkumar Rao. Okay, we'll start again with Aditya T. And just basis your guesses, let me just say the things that you guys are on the right track. So Omkara is a very good track. Okay, number one. In terms of the 2006 Shakespearean adaptation, Soumil was on perfect track. Actually, we are talking about that guy. So you guys can block me at any point. I'll just give you some of the movies that we are referencing in the question. So there is of course Omkara 2006, and like Soumil said, Tanu Vets Manu. Okay, and Tanu Vets Manu is the film where he's Anybody? Akshay, are you blocking?
Yeah, I think I know this.
Cool. So we'll start whenever Aditya T is ready.
Is this Arshad Varsi?
Not Arshad Varsi, going to Akshay.
Deepak Dobriyal.
Is Deepak Dobriyal. 6 points there to Akshay. We're talking about Deepak Dobriyal, as the name suggests, Uttarakhand. And then Omkara, Tanu Vets Manu, 1, 2, Dabang 2, Angrezi medium, Hindi medium. We're talking about Deepak Dobriyal. You are a good question, but your question hurt me. 6 points there to Akshay, which means next direct will be to Soumil. Soumil, this is for you. His literary success began with the 1836 serial publication of the Pickwick Papers, a publishing phenomenon thanks largely to the introduction of the character Sam Weller in the 4th episode that sparked Pickwick merchandise and spin-offs. His 1859 novel set in London and Paris is his best-known work of historical fiction. The most famous celebrity of his era, he undertook, in response to public demand, a series of public reading tours in the later part of his career. Who are we talking about?
Let's take a guess. Homer.
No, not Homer. Going to Aditya N.
Is this Arthur Conan Doyle?
Not Arthur Conan Doyle. Going to Aditya T.
I'm going off of the London and Paris. I'm thinking A Tale of Two Cities. Is this Charles Dickens?
Of course, yes. 12 points there to Aditya T. Well done. You're also on board now. And yeah, Pickwick Papers' first debut and like became a blockbuster. 1859 novel, like Aditya said, London, Paris, Tale of Two Cities, big celebrity, famous
KV
writer.
asked me
Yeah.
the converse of this question in one of
I
the
know.
quizzing episodes. Yes.
Yeah. Pickwick Papers. It was the other way around. You had to get.
Yes.
Yeah, one of his first. I think we asked how this was a serialized fiction. And
Yes, serialized novel, first novel.
Pickwick Papers was a viral novel back in 1830s, where So for people who don't know, Pickwick Papers essentially used to come in chapter, like part-wise in newspapers and all that. And this was the first novel that made things that are still popular in the world of web series and movies, etc., where you have to end on a hook, so people wait for next episode. There are stories of how people used to wait in New York, etc., for the ships to come from London so that new chapters of the book will come and so on and so forth. So yeah, crazy. Pickwick Papers, Charles Dickens. Aditya gets 12 for that, which means next direct will be to Akshay. Akshay, very direct visual question. All I need from you is, which personality has recently launched a low-calorie ice cream brand called this? LEC.
Can you make clarification before people start answering? Is this like global or Indian specific? Maybe
Global.
global. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to read what's written there. Is that informative or
Acha, salty caramel and all that. No, but the brand name and all are all big clues. See, just like in quizzing, the fewer clues you see in a question, which means every clue is a big clue, you know. So think of that.
okay, from LDC, the first thing that comes to mind is Leclerc. So I'm going to say Charles Leclerc.
See, that is what I was saying. That is what I was saying. Perfectly done. 10 points there to Akshay. It is Charles Leclerc. That's his ice cream brand. And yeah, everything fits. Yes. Well done, well done, well done. His own ice cream shop. This is apparently as a kid, he always wanted his own ice cream shop. So now that he is popular, started his own ice cream brand. 10 points there to Akshay. See, from Shakespeare, we went to Deepak Dobriyal, from Charles Dickens to Charles Leclerc. Guys, please notice the small things we do. Okay. From Charles Leclerc, now we move to Soumil. Soumil, this is your direct. According to historians, the more plausible theory is that it was introduced to Japan in the late 19th or early 20th century by Chinese immigrants living in Yokohama, Chinatown. By the year 1900, restaurants serving Chinese cuisine from Guangzhou and Shanghai offered a simple dish of noodles and a broth. Attached on the right side on your screen is the first shop founded in 1910, particularly for this food. This was the first shop, which was the first Dash restaurant, first Dash shop. What am I discussing? What are we
Is it ramen?
It is ramen. Yes, Soumil gets 10 points for that. Talking about the first ramen shop, the shop that you see on the screen is the first ramen shop. And yeah, this is another one of those. Like in India, we discuss ki Odisha se Rasgulla aaya ya Bengal se aaya, things like that. So in this part of the world, they are like actually China contributed to the origin of ramen in Japan. Some of them, of course, don't agree with this. But yeah, we're talking about ramen. Oh, everyone is on board with 5 questions. That is great. 10 points to Soumil, which means next direct is to Aditya N. Now you're talking about a certain fictional character. The character first appeared in the debut issue of the X-Men in 1963. In a 2008 interview, Stanley said that he did not think of Dash as a bad guy. He just wanted to strike back at the people who were so bigoted and racist. In the same interview, he also revealed that he originally planned for Dash to be the brother of his nemesis, Professor X. Writer Chris Claremont stated that Menachem Begin was an inspiration for Dash's development, who evolved through his life from a terrorist in 1947 to a winner of the Nobel Peace Prize 30 years later, in his words. Who are we talking? Which character are we talking about?
So, okay, sorry, one clarification. So he said he originally planned for Dash to be the brother of Professor X. So, so in actual, that's not true. Is that right?
Yeah, correct.
Scary.
Okay.
Can't think of
Going
anything.
to Aditya T.
Is this Magneto?
Yes, of course it's Magneto. Yes, 11 points there to Aditya.
Played by Ian McCain. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Magneto first made his debut in X-Men 1963. Is he a hero? Is he an anti-hero? We never know. Although most websites term Magneto as the greatest Marvel villain of all time. And yeah, originally planned to be the brother of course, Professor X. And yeah, everything fits. We are talking about Magneto. 11 points there to Aditya. Next direct is to Akshay. Okay, Akshay, far beyond the Kuiper belt, at distances up to 3.2 light years from the sun, lies a vast icy region named after a Dutch astronomer from 1950. This area, with both a spherical outer zone and a disc-shaped inner zone, serves as the source for long-period comets and defines the boundary where solar and galactic influences intersect. Although it's crucial for replenishing comets, direct observation remains impossible. All I want from you is, what is the name of this distant icy reservoir?
Is this the Oort cloud?
Yes, that is correct. 10 points there to Akshay. It is the Oort cloud. Oort cloud, nice. Named after John Oort. 10 points there to Akshay, which means the next direct is to Soumil. Soumil, he is the physician of the Devas in Hinduism, regarded as an avatar of Vishnu. He is also mentioned in the Puranas as the god of Ayurveda. During his incarnation on earth, he reigned as the king of Kashi, the great-grandfather of Divodas, who was a mythological king of Kashi in the Vishnu Puran. And there is an image also given. Who is he? Who are we talking about?
No, I pass KV.
Okay, passing to Aditya N.
Is this Parshuram?
Not Parshuram. Passing to Aditya T.
So this image on the right is of his depiction, right? Or
Yeah.
is this Markandeya?
Not Markandeya. Going to Akshay.
From Ayurveda, I'm going to say Dhanvantari.
Yeah, yes, that is correct. 13 points to Akshay. We are talking about Dhanvantari or Dhanvantari. And now, yeah, god of Ayurveda, sometimes regarded as Avatar of Vishnu, came out of the great churn. Yeah, physician of the Devas, Dhanvantari. And that's why a lot of medical colleges and a lot of things named after Dhanvantari because of his association with, being a physician and god of Ayurveda. Okay, cool. That brings us to halftime. Very crucial 13 points to Akshay. On halftime, let's take a quick look at the score. Aditya N has 10 for Shakespeare. Aditya T has 12 for Charles Dickens and Magneto. So Aditya T is on 23. Akshay has 6 for Deepak Dobriyal, 10 for Charles Leclerc, 10 for Oort Cloud, and 13 for Dhanvantari. So Akshay leading right now with 39. And Soumil has 10 for Raman. Okay, so Akshay leading with 39, followed by Aditya T on 23, 10 each for Aditya and Soumil. But full 50% of the quiz still left. The order will now change to Soumil, Akshay, Aditya, and Aditya. Soumil, this is your direct. The Dash Hype Cycle is a graphical presentation developed, used, and branded by the American research, advisory, and information technology firm Dash to commonly represent the maturity, adoption, and social application of specific technologies. All I want from you is, what is the blank? And this is the cycle. So you have time on one axis, visibility on another. This is known as Dash Hype Cycle. Technology trigger, peak of inflated expectation, trough of disillusionment, then slope of enlightenment, and then plateau of productivity.
So it's, sorry, clarification. So it's a company, right? Not like a government institution.
Yeah, it's a company.
It's a company. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it Pew Research?
Not Pew Research. Going to Akshay.
I've seen this many times, but I don't know who first. Is it Cisco?
Not Cisco. Not Cisco Hype Cycle. Going to Aditya T.
I think I've also seen this many times, but I trying to remember the name. Is this Gartner?
It is Gartner. Yes, it is the Gartner Hype Cycle. It's Gartner Research and Consulting firm. It is Gartner. Okay, Gartner. Nicely done. Okay, 12 points there to Aditya T. It is Gartner Hype Cycle. Okay, superb. Next direct will be to Aditya N. Aditya N. Now we are talking about a certain kingdom. The kingdom was established in 1228 when Sukapa, who was a Thai prince, entered the Brahmaputra Valley, having crossed the rugged Patkai mountain range from Mogmao. The kingdom was based on the pike system, which is a type of Korvi labor that is neither feudal nor Asiatic. With the defeat of the Burmese after the First Anglo-Burmese War and the Treaty of Yandabo in 1826, control of the kingdom passed into East India Company hands. Which kingdom is this? So kingdom roughly from the 13th century to almost first half of 19th century. Which kingdom are we talking about?
Is this the Myanmar kingdom?
Not the Myanmar kingdom. Going to Soumil.
This kingdom of Bhutan.
Not kingdom of Bhutan. Going to Akshay.
Ahom, the Ahom
Ahom
kingdom.
kingdom. Yes, of course. Great Ahom kingdom. We're talking about Ahom kingdom. Okay, 12 points there to Akshay. We're talking about the great Ahom kingdom, almost 600 years. Yeah, despite all the Mughal.
Brahmaputra Valley.
And yeah, Brahmaputra, big hint. I mean, Ahom kingdom, also colloquially known as Kingdom of Assam. And yeah, I mean, resisted Mughal expansion for many years. And yeah, one of the greatest kingdoms we've ever had. We're talking about Ahom kingdom. Cool. 12 points there to Akshay, which means the next direct will come to Aditya T. Okay, the earliest source that mentions a musical genre called X is Aine Akbari of Abu Fazl. Most sources agree that X owes its origin to the court of Mansingh Tomar. Ravi Shankar states that the form appeared in the 15th century as a development from the Prabandh, which it replaced. It became the court music in the Mughal court with Swami Hari Das's pupil Tansen, famous among other things for his X compositions. A X has at least 4 stanzas called Sthai or Asthai, Antara, Sanchari, and Abhog. What are we talking about?
Is this the Qawwali?
Not Qawwali. Going to Aditya N.
Is this the Ghazal?
Not Ghazal. Going to Soumil.
Is this Khayal?
Not Khayal. Going to Akshay.
Is it a bhajan?
Not Bhajan. Okay, we'll start again with Aditya T. Okay, cool. Okay, so we are talking about a certain genre of Hindustani music, also to an extent Carnatic music, also name of a gharana and all that. When we say earliest mention comes in Abu Fazl, I mean, that's always debatable, just like most things, because according to a lot of theory, the mentions have been there since Natya Shastra and even way earlier, even in Bhagavad Puran, etc. When we say this, we mean modern, relatively modern mention of the word. Okay, but there are mentions of the genre even way more, like way before all of this. That's number one. Number two, think of okay, let me make it easy instead of okay, just one extra. Etymologically, the word is a combination of Sanskrit origin for something that's immovable or fixed or permanent, plus a verse, VRSE. This is just it, usse shayad nahi hai, but just to keep it in your mind, that from the etymological origin is from Sanskrit, which is a combination of something that's immovable or fixed plus verse, VRSE. Now, last hint is that it starts with D. D for Dallas. Okay. Think of all these clues, combine, one word will come from Indian classical music. Let me know if a word comes. We'll start whenever Aditya T is ready.
So the etymology clue you gave, that is also in the order of the word, right? It's not interspersed. As in, like, the Sanskrit part comes first and the verse part comes second.
Yeah, I mean, both are Sanskrit.
I mean, both are Sanskrit, but
yeah,
yeah.
immovable plus verse.
Yeah, the immovable part comes
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Now I'm going to pass.
Okay, passing to Aditya.
Is it Drupad?
Yes. Points to Aditya. It is Drupad. Now everything should fit. We are talking about Drupad. Origins are way back, but some of the earliest mentions of some of the not earliest, but yeah, one of the most important mention of the word Drupad is from Aine Akbari Abu Fazl. Became really popular with Tansen and Dhruv. Dhruv means something that's permanent, immovable, and Pad. So Dhruv Pad gave us Drupad. Okay, 6 points there to Aditya N. Now we come to Soumil, and just even before I come to the question, I'm looking at a very exact answer. Okay, because this is one of those very fun questions. Soumil, this is for you. In the world of quirky desk accessories, there's a unique item that merges practicality with a touch of humor, reminiscent of a famous artist. This item, shaped in a way that plays on artistic legend's infamous incident, is designed to help correct mistakes. What is this amusing yet practical item that helps you cut out errors? Looking at a 7-letter answer, that's why I'm saying I have to be very specific with your answer on this one. Look at the visual, look at the hints. Tell me what is the name given to this item?
Basically, I have to come up with a pun based on the artist's name.
7-letter answer.
Yeah, I think I know the artist. So sorry. So cutout would be like physically cutting out or something like on the computer.
All of
So
you
cutout.
need clarification. All 4 of you are okay with me clarifying this? Okay, sure.
Okay, yeah.
Cutout is, yeah, physically cutting out, physically removing errors.
Okay. Is it Bango?
No.
Bango.
Okay. Going to Akshay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eraser.
Yes. Beautifully.
Nice.
Eraser. That's all. Nicely done. We are talking about eraser. 11 points to Akshay. We are talking about eraser. Now everything fits. And Soumil, of course, Van Gogh was the guy being referred to. So, but just ear and eraser combined.
I thought it was a play on his name or something.
Yeah. Eraser. Well done. 11 points there to Akshay. Super. Okay, next slide will be to Aditya T. In the 2024 Copa America, a player emerged as the tournament's top scorer, securing the winning goal in the final, as well as to lead his team to a second consecutive title. This striker has not only excelled at the international level, helping his country to victory in the 2022 FIFA World Cup, but also had a notable career with Serie A club where he led his team as captain. This player has also been recognized with the Serie A Most Valuable Player Award and has lifted multiple domestic trophies. All I want from you is identify this prolific forward known for his impressive work rate and finishing abilities.
Can I ask a clarifying question since this is the first? Is the Serie A club, I mean, is that where he is most associated with, or that's something like in the latter part of his career or some such?
100%.
Okay.
Last many years, he has been with that club. Like since 2018, he's been with this Serie A club.
I think it's past his time, but is it Gonzalo Higuain? I don't think he's played the recent. Yeah.
Passing to Aditya N.
I am very bad with football. I know nothing about football. So I'm going with like the Zinedine Zidane. Guess I'm going with Leonardo Messi.
No, not a bad guess. He also was part of the same team that won all these tournaments. So teammate only. Not bad. Going to Soumil?
Yeah, just not big football fan, but the FIFA World Cup is leading me to Mbappe.
Not Mbappe. Going to Akshay?
Yeah, I'm thinking of Argentine players. It's 2022 FIFA World Champions. Di Maria.
Not Di Maria. Okay, we'll quickly take one round. Of course, we're talking about Argentina. Of course, I mean, it's a one-line question that Copa America, who was the top goal scorer? That's the question in one line. Okay, we are talking about somebody who has been part of FIFA World Cup, Copa America, everything. The club is Inter Milan. Been with Inter Milan for now six years. Prolific. I mean, some people consider him the best forward right now in the world. Hint is okay. I'll give you the initials. It's LM. We can start whenever Aditya is ready.
L and M, right?
Yeah. Aditya, you were right. I acknowledge your amazing guess.
Okay, Lautaro Martinez.
Yes, that is correct. 5 points there to Aditya. It is Lautaro Martinez. But yeah, Lionel Messi fits fully, Aditya. Well done. Okay. Next credit will be to Aditya N. During the canonization process, this is a quizzing classic question. During the canonization process employed by the Catholic Church, the promoter of the faith was a canon lawyer appointed by church authorities to argue against the canonization of a candidate. It was this person's job to take a skeptical view of the candidate's character, to look for holes in the evidence, to argue that any miracles attributed to the candidate were fraudulent, and so on. Despite being medieval in origin, this idiomatic expression is one of the most popular present-day English idioms used to express the concept of arguing against something without actually being committed to the contrary view. What is this the origin of?
I have an answer. Is it the devil's advocate?
Yes, yes, yes. 10 points there to Aditya N. We are talking about the origin of devil's advocate. Okay. We are talking about devil's advocate. Yeah, now everything fits. This is, like I said, quizzing classic. I've seen this funda since I think I started quizzing, where basically you put one person just to oppose something. And now it means, I mean, we use it in the same way today, right? Just not trying to be a devil's advocate, but if we don't go to Goa, we can do this also.
I hate such people, by the way.
Just to be one. Okay. Next direct will be to Soumil. Soumil, I'm talking about a certain poem now. The poem crafted by the esteemed American poet as a playful jab at his friend's indecisiveness delves into the complexity of making choices. The poet himself hinted at the poem's nuanced nature, calling it tricky. The narrator reflects with a significant sigh, contemplating what might have been with an alternative decision. This theme has echoed through popular culture, such as in an episode of The Simpsons, where Marge's aunt reads it in her video will. That is a completely random hint. Huh? Don't start focusing on The Simpsons. Just tell me the poem that we are talking about.
I'll pass, KV.
Okay. Passing to Akshay.
Shoulda, had a coulda.
No. Passing to Aditya T.
Is this the road not taken by Robert Frost?
It is the road not taken by Robert Frost. 12 points there to Aditya T. It is now everything will fit. Friends is indecisive and making choices and what might have been with an alternative decision. So we are talking about Robert Frost, the road not taken. Beautifully done. Oh, nice. I didn't realize this quiz was a very, very close quiz, especially with the last few questions. Nicely done, guys. Okay, last question. We still technically don't know the winner. I keep repeating this in every quiz. That defines a great quiz when you don't know the winner till the last question. Technically, yeah, we don't know. Last question direct to Aditya N. This is for you, Aditya. We're talking about a certain American actress. X is an American actress whose parents ran a children's acting school, which was attended by MLK Jr.'s children. In gratitude for their service, running the only racially integrated theatre troupe in the region, and due to the X's parents' financial difficulties, Coretta King paid the hospital bill when X was born. X went on to become one of the most bankable Hollywood stars and winning multiple accolades, including an Academy Award for Best Actress for her title role in Dash Dash, a movie from the year 2000. Just tell me the actress that we are talking about.
You know how one guess kind of gets into your head and you're not able to think beyond it. Is this Kate Blanchett?
No, not Kate Blanchett. Going to Soumil.
I'm going to guess Julia Roberts.
Yes, that is correct. Soumil, what? Any guess on the movie?
Bankable Hollywood stars and Academy Award 2000 kind of.
Anybody wants to get the movie? The title role, Best Actress, Oscar.
Pretty Woman.
No. Okay. It's Erin Brockovich. So title names and yeah, Julia Roberts. has a connection with Martin Luther King Jr., which is fantastic. But Soumil, you have won it for Akshay. I feel great assist. Nicely done. 11 points to Soumil for Julia Roberts. But what a great quiz. I didn't realize genuinely that this quiz was getting so close on the scoreboard, largely because of a surge by Aditya T in that part of the quiz, I think the last quarter.
Yeah,
We'll
the
take a
daily
look.
quizzes.
Let's take a look at the score. Aditya N had 10 in the first half, got 6 for Drupad. Did you get Drupad, Aditya N?
Yes.
Yes, Drupad, and you also, of course, got Devil's Advocate, and you also ensured we know that you hate people who act as Devil's Advocate. 26 points to Aditya, and what a great debut, Aditya. I hope to see you soon
Thank
on
you.
quitting. Now we come to Aditya T, who was gave a great fight till the very end. 23 in the first half, then 12 for Gartner, 5 for Lautaro Martinez, and 12 for the road not taken. Aditya T ends on 52. Fantastic. I mean, you got a lot of things that came all the way to you, like Gartner and Devil, road not taken. So fantastic stuff.
Thank you.
Aditya.
I think Dhanvantri in hindsight was the game-changing question. I think Akshay.
I said it then only. I said it when Akshay got, because before Dhanvantri it was 26-23,
Right.
and then Dhanvantri went all the way to Akshay, and then he got 13, which I then said was very crucial, because I like that. Just 23-26 and 23-39 is just like the balance really moved toward Akshay with Dhanvantri. Uh, Soumil had 10 in the first half, got 11 crucial points for Julia Roberts. Always a pleasure, Soumil. I keep saying it's a delight to see you on quizzing. I keep saying that. I'll say that again. Now to Akshay, who had a tough fight on this one. Once again, Akshay is one of those teams which ऐसा एकदम last minute जब तक नहीं जीतता है तब तक ऐसा मजा नहीं आता है audience को. 39 in the first half, then 12 for a home kingdom, and 11 for Eraser. So Akshay ends on 62. Okay, Akshay, another win on the last question, but big shout out to Aditya N making your debut. Aditya, I'll see you soon. Aditya T, fantastic debut. I again hope to see you soon. Soumil, always a pleasure. I hope to see you soon. And Akshay, I will see you in the next episode of KVizzing Members with 3 more contestants. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you so much.
Thank you, KV.
Thank you,
Thanks all.
KV.
Thank you. Okay.